I got it. Like, I don't know if we even want to buy another one because I don't know if I have a choice.
All right.
Got
Oh,
it.
let me just mute something here. There we go. All right. Are you ready for some terrible jokes? You ready, Steve?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to my wife.
No problem. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Why do reindeer always assume that they'll be working on Christmas Eve? Because there's a high probability of sleighing. Do you get it? Do you get it? Oh, you're muted.
I'm muted. It says
There. So did you get it?
I'm sorry, I was talking to my wife again.
All right. Well, uh, the question was, why do reindeer always assume that they will be working on Christmas Eve? Because they know that there's a high probability of sleighing. Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Of course. That's a pretty bad one. Anyway, so we came here for the jokes. We came here to learn math. Like, share, subscribe. Enjoy the holidays. On to the next joke. Okay. Why was the probability teacher confident that he would get gifts for Christmas? Because he calculated the odds in his favor. Do you get it? Do you get it?
I get it.
All right. That's another pretty bad one. All right. This next one, my writing staff wrote for me, and I thought they made a mistake. It took me a couple hours to figure it out. It was, where do all of Santa's maps go to? The ho 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 domain. Now, maps is a slightly old way of saying functions. And I thought, no, wait a minute. X comes from the domain and it goes to the range. But do you get it?
I'm not sure I get that one.
All right. The range is what the y values actually are that the function goes to, but that can be part of a larger set called the codomain. So ho 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 domain, codomain.
Okay,
You get it?
I get that.
You can get that? All right.
I
Anyway, so again, we came here for the math, we came here for the jokes, and like, share, subscribe, enjoy the holidays, blah blah blah. All right, next joke. Uh Census work intensity is the Dirac delta function. And that one, I'll bet a lot of people don't know unless they know physics. So I'm going to show you something here, a little screen share if I can. Take just a moment here. Bum 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 bum. Where's that? Oh, we don't want that one. Hold on. Before I do the share. Bum bum bum. Where is it? Not that one. Almost ready. Just gotta. There we go. All right. So I'm going to share this screen of the Dirac delta function. There's this graph down here that shows something that looks like a bell curve, the normal distribution, and it's becoming very thin and then going infinitely high. So the Dirac delta function, he's just working super hard at one moment in time up here. That's Santa Claus for us. Do you get it?
okay, now I get it. I didn't take
Yeah.
physics.
Yeah, I took, the high school physics in the freshman year in college, and that was it. So I'm pretty darn sure they did not cover that in high school physics or the first year. But anyway, all right, let's see here. This one you're probably not going to get, and it's been years since I've looked at this thing, but it says, "What do group theorists hey, what do group theorists buy to hang on their doors at Christmas? Wreath products." And I'm supposed to say, "Do you get it? Do you get it?" Blah blah blah. It's a type of multiplication in something called group theory from
Okay.
abstract algebra. But all right, so we'll go to the next one here. What did the probability teacher say about Santa's route? It's a classic case of random clause. Do you get it?
Okay. Yeah, I get that one.
All right. All right. There's not a lot more, probably about halfway through already here.
Okay.
Did you hear about the modest computer scientist who declared one of Santa's helps? Let me start that again. Did you hear the one about the modest computer scientist who declared one of Santa's helpers obsolete with the hope of eventually phasing him out? He was elf deprecating. Do you get it? You got that one? All
I got
right.
that one.
Okay. Now this one I'm not quite sure I get. Why doesn't Gödel's constructible universe exist at Christmas? Because there's no L. And I'm wondering, like, no L, but we won't broadcast that. So I don't get that one. Oh, and then here's this there's one that's a song. Oh, okay. Sorry. Almost skipped one. Why did the equation feel the warmth of the Christmas season? It was wrapped in parentheses. Do you get it? Yep. All
Mhm.
right. Okay, then there's the song. Oh calculus, how tough are both your branches? Oh calculus, to pass, what are my chances? Derivatives I cannot take, at integrals my fingers shake. Oh calculus, how tough are your branches? Blah, blah, blah. And apparently, my writing staff that came up with that one doesn't realize that there's a lot more to calculus than the first two semesters. Did you get that one? All right.
I didn't get calculus either.
That's all right. You can always go back and take it. Watch it. Watch it through Khan Academy or something like that. I'll probably get
Sure.
a copyright from Khan Academy for mentioning them. All right. Which burns longer, a red candle or a green candle? In fact, I'm going to let you try to answer that before I read the answer.
You froze up for a second. Can you read it
Say again?
again? You froze up
Which
for a second.
oh, which burns longer, a red candle or a green candle?
Green.
Neither. Candles burn shorter, not longer.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but at least
Okay, yeah.
at least the writing staff put Christmas colors in there. All right. Why isn't every man in a red suit with a beard Father Christmas? Because correlation does not imply causality. Do you get it?
I do get that one.
Causality for the people out there that will watch this
Mhm.
later. Because I doubt that let me check, but I doubt anybody's actually watching live. Let's see here. Yep, nope, but that's all right. So for those that watch it later, plausality and causality. Where does a Christmas tree sit on a number line? Between a Christmas to and a Christmas fold.
That's bad.
Yep, that's for the
That's
real youngins. All right, let's see here. What did the mathematicians say about the Christmas dinner? The amount of food is directly proportional to the number of guests. Do you get it?
You froze again when you were
Oh,
given the
okay. So I'll read the whole thing again. What did the mathematicians say about the Christmas dinner? The amount of food is directly proportional to the number of guests. You get that one? So it's like
Yeah, I think so.
what's that? No, you
Yeah,
froze.
I got
You got it? All right, for those out there that watch
yeah.
this later,
Mike, I think
uh
Mike isn't that good.
yeah, I'm gonna explain it for people watching later. It would mean that y equals m times x. B is zero in that case. All right, let's see here. Just a few more. Why was the math students give bleh. Why was the math students' Christmas gift so small? It was just a finite series of presents. Eh. Anyway, I'll just go on to the next one.
Okay.
Santa's actually I've got a better version of this. No, no. What is Santa's favorite spot in Mathland? The North Polar coordinates. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a way that got covered in pre-calculus, uh, where instead of XY coordinates in the rectangular coordinate system, they were teaching us about measuring location by angle and radius. And then that gets used in some later portions as well. All right, let's see here. Why did the math fireplace feel warm? It had burning logarithms. If
That's
I could
bad.
remember the tune, I would sing something like "Hunka Hunka Burning Love," whatever, burning logarithm. All right, let's see. Three more. How does it? Oh, four more. Why did the math snowball love school? It was on a roll with numbers. You get it? Nah. Okay.
Mm.
Un- Go ahead.
I was
It was
thinking it was rounding up, but
oh yeah, yeah. You could make the question be about that. You know, all the decimals were always if they had to round to the nearest whole number, and in the tens place you always had five or higher. They'd always be rounding up. That would make sense too. See, that's what I do is when I find other jokes, sometimes I change them around or expand upon them, etc. All right. So now we're down to three more.
yeah.
How does Santa solve math problems? With North Polar coordinates. So I already explained that. How do math nerds greet each other during the holidays? Merry Xmas. Kind of like
Yeah.
Futurama.
Yeah.
Remember Fry and Bender?
Yeah.
All right. And the last one. Why did the math bell ring? It was time for festive functions. You get that one?
Yeah.
You know, both functions for algebra and festivities, festival functions. All
Right.
right. Give a vote for what one was the best that I could turn into a short tomorrow.
Oh.
Some of them were pretty bad.
Yeah, some of them bad. I'd have to think. Like maybe that one.
That last one,
The algorithm one.
the one about the log.
Yeah. Logarithm.
All right.
Ugh.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to watching the football game, and we should get together and talk soon as some other time about some other thing that we won't have live, but broadcast somewhere else. Something we were thinking about discussing. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Enjoy the. What's that? All right.
Just,
Enjoy the football
just saying
game and
bye.
enjoy
Have a
seeing.
good night.
Good night. Like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the holidays.